So I'm sure a lot of you are aware of the drama going on with Stick War. And for those of you that aren't aware, AsePlayer brought a lot of things to the light about CrazyJay following his being kicked off the dev board because he criticized the Juggernaut Stick War 3 design. And really quickly, while we're on the topic of that, I want to provide a little update. Ever since AsePlayer posted his first video where we talked about the Jug skin and AsePlayer was criticizing it, ever since posting that video, he told me that CrazyJay proceeded to kick him off of every single developer board that he has ever been a part of. So CrazyJay pretty much retaliated against AsePlayer when I thought he was going to maybe try and talk something out with him. But I'm just putting that information out there. You can perceive it how you want. So we've had a very long conversation about it. It lasted about 5 hours, and it's up on his website if you want to check it out. I'm not going to be going over that full podcast. This video is to help me get this off my chest so I can finally start feeling better, because lately I have been feeling horrible. And I'm going to explain why. And also there's going to be some clips from the podcast that we talked about going over this matter. So in 2019, I was approached by CrazyJay to join them on the Mini Legends beta, their mobile MOBA game. And I joined them. I joined their Discord server. I was made a moderator there, just regular stuff. Then I was later approached by CrazyJay. Basically, he wanted to send me a device to help improve my content so I can make good Mini Legends videos. But he is literally in a completely different place than me, so he said it wouldn't be possible for such a thing to happen. So he instead decided to give me $400 to basically help me out in selecting the device that I would like to make good content with. And of course, at the time, I was extremely shocked and overjoyed to be receiving money for quite literally no reason. I didn't deserve it. I did nothing that was worth me getting $400 from him, but he did it. Now, the reasons as to why he did it, I would like to think that he did it because he just wanted to be kind. But there are other reasons that I now have to take into consideration after AsePlayer and I talked about it. So you're probably a little bit confused as to why I'm bringing this up and how it's even relevant to the drama. Now I'm going to let some of the clips from the podcast play to hopefully give you a better understanding. God dang, I now have a permanent change of thought about him, but honestly, I'm not I don't feel bad about it at all, in honesty.
No, he did it to himself.
He did.
And maybe he needs to be knocked down a peg or two, and maybe he'll start respecting me after this in some weird twist of events. After he gets a humble pie served hot and fresh by thousands of people. Why would it even be okay to treat me like this as just a normal rando YouTuber? He treated you better than he treated me.
And that's freaking weird because I'm essentially just not worth anything to him. And the fact that
it's more so I'm worth so little to him that he sought after you on purpose.
That's the crazy part.
He used you to fill my gap. In some weird twist, he fucks us both. Gives us both weird expectations. We don't even know how to feel about it anymore. Other than it's parasocial.
Yeah, and I freaking feel bad. I feel worse now.
Now you don't even know how to feel.
No!
And it's all his fault. If he just didn't do anything, you'd just be trucking along. I'd be trucking along.
I never even thought of it like that. What the hell? Why me out of all people? I
I
I wasn't
recommend.
worth anything.
I really recommend you make a video talking about that because, like, you're right. Why?
I
It's
initially
fucked
like
up.
I initially like shrugged it off. I thought like I don't know, maybe he did like me, but I don't.
That's
If
what
you
I
treat
felt.
me
That's
this
that's
way,
how I felt.
I
I
don't
thought he
think
liked
he.
me.
I think he only liked my content, and that was it.
Yeah, he likes the content, and that's it. He's a casual viewer who gets a little parasocial because he owns the fucking thing.
And I still question even that because like you say you like my content, and then you were nice enough to give me $400 that I did not even ask for or deserve. Yet someone who was way more valuable to you than I could ever be, you just threw him to the curb.
That's crazy.
Why did he approach me? Why? I was not worth anything to him.
He just wanted me to be worth so little that he saw as like paying you as paying me negative $400.
Yeah, and now I feel like shit.
You shouldn't. This is you did your thing and it led you to getting $400. That's great. But it's okay to take the money and then ask questions after. As long as it's obviously not something like you have to compromise your morals and such. But you like what did you know at the time? You're like, "Oh, he's giving me money." But it's like, "Oh, he's actually just not caring about AsePlayer so much that he's giving me money and also paying attention to me." And maybe he does care about you. And like you said, maybe he likes you. But now you don't know cuz the water has been muddied up.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm drinking mud water here. I don't like it. I'm becoming physically repulsed. I don't want to open up the app. I literally messaged Cheeseburger Apocalypse, JJ Rocks, Blocks Row on YouTube. Please send me your footage. I don't have the time to record in college. What I meant to say is, I don't fucking want to. And the amount of time it takes to get good clips, because I have to train everyone single unit at a time. Because CrazyJay won't just give me a fucking battle simulator.
That's
Makes
so
me want
boring.
to just become the Joker. So please just give me your clips, and I will cut out the battles. Because that is the only interesting thing that happens in this fucking game. And he won't let me have easy access to it. Maybe it's because he knows that's the only interesting aspect of his fucking game.
It is. God darn it, I'll have so much fun on the battle simulator than the entire game itself.
You should be giving it to the YouTubers, and especially me, if not the others. Clash of Clans gives their YouTubers developer accounts so they can test the new shit and show it off.
And that's so
CrazyJay
nice.
likes to watch the content and not contribute at all. What a useless bystander who actually just like catcalls you occasionally. Here's $400. I don't like the swearing though.
Yeah, I'm gonna, when you post a video, just I'll give it like a couple of days to see what happens, and yeah, if it does seem like crazy, just gonna shrug it off. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna come out because like I never even thought about how bad that was that I just got pulled in. I just essentially just got pulled into this when he had you who could do like a million things that I can't. And they just give me money on top of it when I didn't ask for it or deserve it.
Yeah, that's crazy because I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he gave me $400 freaking dollars.
I just,
The hell
I'm
you
gonna
get
come
in-
out and say it. CrazyJay is my biggest hater. I can nitpick Brock's shit all day and he'll say thank you. But CrazyJay, on the other hand, oh, you don't want to say anything too rash. You have to say it in the right way so it doesn't offend him, because it's his idea.
Exactly. You fucking say even the slightest thing to him, and he's just like, so it's like that. You're coming at me like that. Okay, then
It's like
I'm just
literally
gonna
like,
go ahead
no,
and do
I'm just
it.
trying to make your game better, dipshit. Sorry,
Yeah,
my bad. That's only my like role here. Stick war expert. You said I was, or did you change your mind? Because you never told me that. Like there's a reason it's on my website. He fucking called me a stick war expert. And then he proceeds to not use his stick war expert. What kind of game are you playing?
yeah. It's.
Right? Like at least acknowledge the words you speak. He doesn't want to confront anything. And I'm tired of even trying to DM him. Like, I'm not even going to try and DM him to resolve this because there's a 95% chance he just won't respond anyway. So I'm tired of being left on red.
Yeah, and if he does respond, I'll probably just shrug it off as usual.
And yeah, and it's like, what power do I have? He can just walk away from the keyboard. Maybe this would change if I was in the office. If I just waited one more year, maybe it's all actually fine on the other side of the fence. But from what it sounds like, I don't know if they get much say in that office. And I am only in it for the say. I'm not here to be your yes man. Fuck you, go find someone else.
Yeah, and his lack of realizing that is like the reason why it indirectly affects me and every other like smaller content creator. I think I'm the smallest one.
You're not the smallest. There's definitely just anyone. And if anything takes the wind out of your sails, it's bad. If any, like, just thinking the creator is not such a great guy anymore taints the game. That's just how it
It
is.
does. It does. It's permanently tainted for me now.
Like, I'm sorry I had to do this to you.
No, it needed to be said.
Does he think I'm actually okay with it right now?
Especially after 7 years of it.
Like, does he not even know how little he's paid attention to me in those 7 years? Like, he has straight up neglected me. Because I'm not, like, physically present. So he forgets
Yeah,
I exist or something.
yeah, and yeah, he thought I was worth something.
He's my biggest hater. He has some bias. Probably the swearing, but who knows? Because you swear too. But here's $400. But I don't like when AsePlayer swears. But like, you still have your promo channel to this day,
I do.
and you've sworn countless times not to put you on blast. But
Oh no, I acknowledge it. I did. I've said it a couple of times. I think in a couple of Stick or 3 videos where I got really pissed off and I just couldn't hold it in. I let one out, and
yeah,
nothing's happened to me.
but oh, that AsePlayer guy, he represents the company. He has to be kept in check. Let's kick him off the dev board, by the way.
And then still show interest in the insignificant smaller YouTuber for reasons that I will never understand.
He fears me. He hopes someone else will replace me, like my position in the community.
Oh God, I hope he doesn't think that I would be that. No, even if I had the know-how, I would not do it.
And second of all, you're not dumb. You talk shit when shit needs to be talked. You say it like it is. And if you didn't before, you certainly will after this. Because the only thing holding you back is this unknown entity, CrazyJay, who will do something to you if you fuck up. Who fucking cares? Who are you? You're nobody to my YouTube channel. So you may as well be nobody. Like, you don't just respect people on title alone. People don't listen to me because I say I'm right. People listen to me because I have consistently been right throughout the years. I have demonstrated that I know what I am talking about. And all CrazyJay has demonstrated throughout most of the Stick War 3 leaks and shit is that he doesn't even know what made Stick War Stick War. Or maybe he does and he doesn't like it. I don't know. But he's not making sensible choices. They're not good.
No. They're starting to ruin things.
Like on a game level, on an optics level, on any level. Your campaign is maybe the talk of the town for like a couple weeks.
And now everybody's sick and tired of it because it's the reason why multiplayer is suffering, and that's all we have.
Especially when there's very easy fixes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, you can't buff deads and wings, but god darn it, you've been pushing order generals out every 2 seconds. There are more order generals than the entire fucking Chaos roster.
Yeah, and it's like Brock can't work on improving the game when he's too busy like making these abilities.
Exactly. Fucking dodge and
But like we have to make it for the campaign, you know? So like now we're reaching this weird horseshoe situation where you've leaned so hard into the campaign that you're adding new content for multiplayer, but not fixing existing multiplayer content. I know that, like, this has to happen. Like, there's no way I could finish my senior year of college and then go work for him with a smile on my face.
Yeah, hell no.
So, what is your outlook on Stick War 3 now, after hearing all that?
Well, it's been the same as I've always thought of it as I slowly started to get more and more agitated and sick and tired of the game. And I've been saying it in the trailer for the longest time. I still don't like it. I still have a lot of hatred for it. And that has since doubled after this. So, at the very least, though, on the next Stick With 3 video, if I get pushed to the point where I have to start swearing, oh, it's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna feel any regret for it.
I mean, that's the big thing to take away. I just want to relight my own fire within me, but also yours too, because you've been affected, and it's the weirdest kind of affected. You've been given $400 and you feel guilt.
I do. I feel so bad for that.
You can make up for it, because that at the end of the day, consider those $400 an investment. He invested in you. You need to do what he needs, not what he wants.
I do, yeah.
So that's where I'm at. It's like, I don't hate the guy, but oh my god, do I need to do this?
Yeah, it's terrible. That's just terrible. But honestly, if Stick War 3, honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know if I should even say if it's more like when Stick War 3 really goes to shit. Honestly, not gonna bother me too much because again, I have Stick War 2 modding. I have an escape. I'm glad I have an escape from that because I don't know how I'd be if I didn't have that.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely saw the potential of it when I did my first mod. So I had to share it with someone. And I picked you.
Yeah, I'm very very glad for that because like at least I can go there and make Juggernauts look badass and like Stick War 3 they look like they're just
It's just very ironic Because, like, we're basically in the situation where, like, I ask for a battle simulator for Stick War 3, and you tell me no. I can just go make my own battle simulator in Stick War 2 and give you the finger.
Oh yeah, and there's so many opportunities with that.
Like, I could just do that. Like, I would rather have the new content and be promoting your fucking game for free, by the way. I don't know if you remember. That's what this is all about. You get free promotion from these YouTube videos. Why wouldn't you lean into that?
Yeah, seriously, I don't get it. Like,
You don't see the value in the things you take a piss on, dude. Oh my god.
and then I remember something else that I don't know if it was Brock's decision or CJ's decision, but I remember when when Stick World Legacy was in beta, and then when the tournament mode released. Um, I don't know who got the video out first, but ever since then, any Stick World Legacy video I made covering an update, I always saw it on Stig page, but I don't know who put it there.
Oh, yeah, that would be CrazyJay. You know, that's promotion that I was supposed to get. I think I got that once on my
Yeah,
spells
and
video.
ever since then, there were so many of my videos that ended up on there.
Yeah, so it seems like he found his new favorite after I got a little too close to him.
Yep, even knowing that, now I feel even worse. I did not ask for any of that. I didn't.
Nobody asked for any of this. But don't worry, CrazyJay delivers on things we don't ask for. He makes sure of that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's like even after the last update video film that I did, it remained on Stig page until it died.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it stayed on Stig page until Flash died, and so did the website.
And that's also pretty funny because like there are steps they can take to like reinvigorate the Flash site, like Newgrounds has taken, but they physically don't have the fucking time or the people to explore it.
But I'm sure it could have asked you to do it.
Oh, I could have done a lot of things, but what I did was I tested weekly copy pasted Stick War Legacy mission levels, and then I recorded rip off Stick War Legacy footage.
Oh, that sounds like it's the worst.
And now I don't even test the missions anymore. They gave that job to the lawyer. So I don't even do that anymore. My hours are 0.
What?
Which I'm happy for Russell Bones. He seems like he wants to get into game design, but he basically just got a fast pass to where I've been working towards for a third of my life.
What the fuck? What did they decide to just? Did they crave? They just? Did CJ decide to just like not let you do it anymore?
Yeah, you just give it to the guy in house who's in the office instead of me.
And he didn't even tell you why he did it.
Oh no, he just eventually stopped assigning the task to me. Like he never says anything. He just quietly stops doing it.
What? What? Oh my god! What?
Like I said, it really makes him come off as weak, and like none of his decisions he actually stands by. Like it just seems like kind of a loser. It's literally what it is. He doesn't know my value. This fucking idiot. I've displayed my talents for 7 years to you, even since I was 12 making YouTube videos, like half my life almost. And you didn't even know what made me pop. You don't know anything about me. It's just sad.
Yeah, and then just send me money and tell me how great I am when I quite literally don't bring any value to you whatsoever. Like, it's not like I was making YouTube videos because of you. I was making YouTube videos because I liked doing it.
He's like so desperate to invalidate me because I'm so valid. He has to seek it out. And it's not to say that you're not valuable and that you deserve the money. Because you did. but like he needed to be doing a million other things on top of that, like paying
Yeah,
contest people on time. You can't do that, but you can sure give someone $400 on a whim. Why can't
yeah,
you pay your contest people on time? Why did it take a fucking month? That's embarrassing. I was embarrassed. I was getting secondhand embarrassment from it not being done. Like I was about ready to start paying for it out of my own PayPal because they were taking so fucking long, and it's because of CrazyJay. Like I was pushing for it. I was like, where the fuck is this contest money? We forgot to pay someone for over a month, and now he's sad because he literally DM'd me that he was sad. And I'm like, oh my god, dude. I don't even know what to say to you. I'm sad too.
damn, that's the worst. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they started feeling like they were getting scammed.
Yes, they did. And even stick page people did. This isn't a new problem. This is an old problem. Stick page people wouldn't even get their payments until later too. And they got left high and dry. Where am I
What?
right now? I thought I was on the other side of the fence. And now I'm left high and dry. Just like stick page.
Yeah, give me $400 in an instant. I can't get over that. And then, yeah, we value you so much that every Stick World Legacy video you make on an update, we're just gonna throw it on Stick Page. I mean, I guess he wanted to help me grow, which, yeah, I do massively appreciate that. But compared to what you went through, I didn't deserve any of that. That's why I feel so bad.
That's why he's my biggest hater. And I can say this with full confidence. Because I didn't even know about this promo stuff. I just assumed he fucked off with promo. He just didn't promo anyone because he's like, oh, I'm busy. Because, like, you would think if he was going to promo, it would be the YouTuber who works for you.
Yeah, logically that makes the most sense. Not some random ass guy you found on YouTube, or I don't know how he found me.
I mean, you were doing Stick Empire stuff, right?
No, it was all legacy. I couldn't really do Stick Empires like that.
Oh, yeah. True, the computer situation.
Alright, that's gonna be enough clips because I don't want the video to be too long. But if you watch through all that, then hopefully you have a better understanding as to why I brought that up. Basically, while AsePlayer was being treated like absolute dirt, compared to him, I was being treated like royalty. I got $400 because I made nice content, even though I don't bring any sort of financial benefits to CrazyJay and the Max Games team. I am just an idiot that makes mediocre content, okay? Just being brutally honest here. So it confuses me as to why I got $400 compared to AsePlayer that I'm sure CrazyJay gave him, decent amounts of money back when he needed it. But still, AsePlayer is actually like worth something to them. He has skills that would help them with the development of Stick War 3, improving Stick War Legacy, heck, even fixing Stick Empires. The account creation system is broken on Stick Empires right now, and the devs don't have the time to fix it. Do you know who would be able to take care of that if he was given the tools and the green light? AsePlayer. He could literally take care of that. Stick War Legacy would be a much more fun game if AsePlayer's talents were used, because he could take care of small updates that are needed, but the devs don't have time to do. I'll give you a perfect example. The undead skins from Stick War Legacy. When you kill a giant to get that giant dead, it's not a giant dead, it's an oversized normal dead. It's stupid. Like, it needs to get buffed still. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about that AsePlayer could take care of if CrazyJay actually used him and thought of him to be worth something, but he didn't. Meanwhile, I got paid $400 just because I made good content apparently. And when Stick World Legacy's tournament was in beta, and a lot of the major update videos I made after that, those videos would always end up on Stick Page. Any Legacy video that AsePlayer made, I don't think I ever saw on Stick Page, even up until the website's death. Like before Stick Page died, the last video from mine that was on Stick Page, I think was covering the giant skins. I can't remember. But that stayed on Stick Page all the way until its death, which is insane to me. So that's why I've been feeling awful, because someone who was a lot more valuable to the developers than I could ever be was treated like crap. But I got all that I got all this good stuff going for me back then when I didn't really deserve it. Like there are bigger YouTubers than me. He could have went to Baron about like the mini legends thing, since Baron plays a lot of like different games. He could bring he can bring the developers a lot more promotion than I could. Even with Stick World Legacy, because I'm sure Baron was making Stick World Legacy videos back then. And no, I'm not trying to drag him in this, I'm just using him as an example. Him being a much bigger content creator, he can make those videos, and they could have been on Stick Page. Because he's bigger than me. He would have brought them more promotion. Something that should have been happening to AsePlayer, because he is the closest, he's the person that's closest to the devs compared to everyone else. And CrazyJay brought him to that position. Yet, it seemed like it was all for nothing when he got ignored for 7 years, and I had all this good stuff going. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, because I do. It boosted my channel. It did. I massively appreciate everything CrazyJay's done for me, but what I'm getting at is, it shouldn't have happened to me. It should have happened to AsePlayer, the number one guy that you consider to be like the stickware expert. Apparently that is what you called him. So you should have been using him instead of coming to me, who again is not in any way whatsoever benefiting you in terms of like helping your games or whatever. Like maybe my videos helping discovering bugs. That's about as far as I can go. Really. AsePlayer is a whole lot more valuable. But CrazyJay kind of just threw him into the dirt. So that's pretty much why I've been feeling like bad. I feel guilty for being treated so well compared to him. And I just wanted to get it off my chest, because like it really has been bothering me for over a week now, almost a week and a half. It has been really bothering me, and I'm hoping I can finally put this crap behind me. And to close it off, like my final opinions on Stick War 3, to be entirely honest, the game is now just completely dead to me. So I'm still going to make Stick War 3 videos, because I have to diversify my content. I can't just focus on one specific thing, because it's going to get boring. So I have to keep bringing in different types of content. So I'm going to keep making Stick War 3 videos. But I doubt I'm going to get like any sort of excitement or anything while doing them. And I don't know. I just don't see myself having a good time with the game. Even the campaign hype. The campaign hype to me is dead, because it's been delayed. And multiplayer is all we have to work with right now. And it's in a stagnant, disgusting state. And I've suffered it for so long with every Stick War 3 video. So now I'm to the point where I just don't care anymore. But yeah, I'm still going to make Stick War 3 videos. Maybe once in a while I'll get an actually exciting game. But for the most part, whatever happens with Stick War 3 happens. But yeah, that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one.